Hello guys, welcome back to Teen Edu Children Lore Update family. Thank you so much for pulling up and supporting this channel. You're all amazing. Please click share and subscribe button. We are here to talk about the new Health and Social Care Secretary Wes Streeting declaration which he made on 8 July 2024 that he will be bringing back the family doctor on a visit to a London GP surgery. The Secretary of State was joined by NHS Chief Executive Pritchard on a tour of the Abbey Medical Centre in St John's Wood in London, where the pair met with and listened to staff. He also committed to increasing the proportion of NHS resources going to primary care to ensure patients can get through the front door of the NHS and access the care they need. Secretary of State for Health and Social Care Wes Streeting said patients are finding it harder than ever to see a GP. Patients can't get through the front door of the NHS, so they aren't getting the timely care they need. That's no surprise when GPs and primary care has been receiving a smaller proportion of NHS resources. I'm committed to reversing that. My first visit as health secretary was to a GP practice because we said we want to shift the focus of the NHS out of the hospitals and into the community. We meant it. I'm determined to make the NHS more of a neighborhood health service with more care available closer to people's homes. Because if patients can't get a GP appointment, then end up in A&E, which is worse for them and more expensive for the taxpayer. We are committed to bringing back the family doctor so patients can see the same doctor each appointment, fixing the front door to the NHS. NHS England Chief Executive Pritchard said it was excellent to join the Secretary of State visiting Abbey Medical Centre this afternoon. It was powerful to hear directly from the patients about the importance of GP and primary care services. Staff here also told us about the struggles they face with waiting lists, but also how they are responding to emerging new health and care needs in their local community. GP teams are the bedrock of the NHS, but right across the country, they are under huge pressure and working incredibly hard to deliver more appointments. We know there is much more work to do to support them and to transform primary care services. We look forward to working with the government and colleagues in primary care to do that. The Abbey Medical Centre is a sector leader in providing patients with a personal service and emphasising continuity of care, both key pillars of the government's mission to reform NHS primary care. The centre is also a teaching and research practice that trains medical students and specialist trainees in general practice, complementing the government's aim to train thousands more GPs. The Secretary of State has previously spoken about his plans to increase investment in primary care, including trialling neighborhood health centers, which will bring together existing community service under one roof. Everyone welcomes the plan of the Secretary of State to increase investment in primary care and creating neighborhood health centers. It is truly hoped that adequate funding will be committed to the plans, because when that's done, that will make an immense relief to vulnerable people and vulnerable children and those who cannot afford private health care. It is hoped that these plans will increase access to GP and reduce waiting times and reduce A&E cases for both children and adults. Thank you so much for coming to this channel and for listening to these news updates. Please share, subscribe, and click on the notification button. Thank you so much.